We are here at Growing Lunch because now we are doing a transition. This is a transition video. And what do I mean by transition? Transition! I got these what are these, kind of like moss beds, because I'm gonna grow the lettuce in here. Because why am I doing this? Because they're not growing. Those actually, it's like one cup over there that died on me. Maybe I'll show you another. I guess if you've been following the progress of my videos, I have not been that happy with the growth of the lettuce. So I'm gonna transition to hydroponics. I'm doing hydroponics. What else do I have to lose? Because currently right now I'm not eating anything. So I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to him yet, but that's my son Cade. He's here with me. You want to say hi, Cade?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Here, you can wave. Put your hand in there. Wave, at least say hi.
I can't.
Oh, okay. He's right next to me, hanging out with Dad. So what we also did was figure out, well, how am I going to mark which one is which? So I basically just took 4 toothpicks, put some color marking on them so then I can figure out which one is which. And I labeled it here on the container. Okay. Well, actually, I'll do this for right now. Maybe I'll just kind of make a tent over it.
Maybe the paper will be red. This one will go right there. And
Oh, yeah. I can keep the pattern just like my son just told me, right? If I keep this, the 4 squares based on the label in the back, it'll hopefully match up. So, okay, can I have a Paris? Which seed did you just take out?
that's for that.
No.
This is the Paris.
Okay.
Remain.
This is the Paris, so this is in the green slot. Here we go. Okay, so I have them in here, all nice, ready to go. We'll keep it in the same spot, and then all I have to do is, I got some water. You're just going to soak this up now. Like another 3 days for them to sprout, and I'm gonna keep them in this, what is this actually called? Oh, it's rock wool. Maybe I should have read that before. All right, so I'm gonna keep the seeds in the rock wool, and then once they sprout, I do have here, I have 3-inch hydroponic cups. Let me turn it right here to the camera. You can kind of see I have it nice and labeled here. So after a few days, we should see some sprouting, and I'll give a continuous update to see how the progress goes. Okay, I am here to transition what I've planted in the rock wool. I don't know if you can tell yet, but there's one in there. It's like drooping over. It's like drooping over the rock wool. So, but we'll just kind of work through this transition of trying out the hydroponics. So, as you can see, I got my few of my items here. Got my hydroponic container cups, clay pebbles, and a gallon of solution. So this is part of the big grow that I've got right here, and I can show that. This is the one that I'm using. And it was 2 teaspoons to a gallon, so that was kind of perfect. I don't think that all the liquid will fill up all the jars here, so, but that's okay. I will refill it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try these 4 right here. I'm gonna transplant them, or set them up in the jars right here. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is, because I have some lettuce kind of growing behind me, you can't see it, but in my tray up a little bit more. Let me actually see if I can rotate this up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the, I think it was like the blue set from the 5th week. So I'm gonna take those that are already grown, And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of separate them and try to transplant that into hydroponics because I don't want to wait another week. Might as well see how can it grow. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna have my 4 jars right here. Make some noise. Okay. Oops, shaking everything here. Try to get everything in view so you can see what I'm doing. It's a little difficult. My camera angle is a little different today. Trying some new spots out. Okay. So I have, maybe I should have separated these already. Can I see any of the root coming down below? Here. I'm sure everyone's gonna freak out when I kind of split this. It's like barely even growing. So maybe what I do is kind of take this, I'll be careful, kind of split this rock wool down. Because I'm like, I want the roots to go, oops. So okay, that should do it. See, and then one of them will sit in there. Then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this liquid. I'm just gonna fill it up so then it just kind of touches the bottom of the cup. Cool. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, I think that's it. That's kind of like number 1 right there. Right, so we got a little space. I've been watching about, you gotta get some space for some air roots. Hopefully then the bottom of the root will kind of like go down. All the nutrients will be in the water and it's basically kind of like self-growing. So there's number 1. So we will do an experiment here. To me, this is going to be the interesting part here. Okay. One thing I'm going to do is, hopefully, let me just kind of slice this rock wool. Okay, so there's that piece. This will be the challenging part because I don't think I'm going to do anything with these cups because they're not growing as well as I hoped it to be, so I'm just going to use these as a starter. So, got this extra container here. This will be the interesting part. Oh, that's actually interesting already. I don't know if you can see, there's that little tail right there. There are some roots. Wow, it actually went down pretty deep. Now, that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for me because what I'm hoping to do is so that's a little mess. I knew that this keep it right at the top here. So as you can see, I kind of, there we go, look, I got the little, cool. I'm gonna rinse this a little bit more. Got this in the rock wool, so let's see here. This will be the interesting part. Okay, so I think I'll try to just hold it. It's coming through the cup. It's kind of a bit through. I'm kind of holding it so it's a little bit level. And now what I'm gonna do, just right off here to the side, is I got my clay pebbles. So I'm just gonna add them in one at a time with the clay pebbles. I think it's just really to kind of hold it into position. But check this out. All right. So first things first, I'll kind of put it over right there. You can see the root still coming out. Here it is. I'm just gonna place it in an empty jar right now, and then I'm gonna fill one up. And then my hope is you are going to enjoy all this nice food. All right. This one is in. I can see the root inside. Sorry, the camera angle is a little tilted, so you're not able to see it. I'll try to get like a different picture of it. All right, I'm kind of happy with that. I think I did okay with the transplant. This this lettuce, it's kind of like Nah, I want a different type of lettuce too, so I don't want to have like too many. Yeah, just kind of clean off the... Hey, got some company. My oldest son just kind of came walking through the door, watching me do this. Oops. Let me put you back in the center. Okay.
What's happening?
I am transplanting. Look, so I took the lettuce from the big blue cups, and now I'm transplanting it into just an existing cup.
That's cool.
Yeah. But the one thing I had to do that was made me a little nervous was keep this root system. Look at that. I don't know if you can see Easton. It's like,
oh yeah, that root.
it's a little dirty. It's okay. I thought I did a pretty good job about that. I'm all being careful, one by one.
What are those little balls?
So these are little clay, so it won't fall over.
And back to bed.
Okay, good night, son.
Night, Dad.
Yep, have a good night. Love you.
You too, Dad.
Okay. Fantastic. That was actually not too bad. Now the hard part. Grow, baby, grow! So let me bring back in what we have so far. So I have five jars. These two jars on the outside were the jars that I grew from seed. I hope that you continue to watch my journey trying to grow my lunch, and I feel like I'm getting close with eating some lunch, but what I'm failing to see is that the regrowth, right? So I don't see big bushes of lettuce head that I have even on my week 1 lettuce right now. I just want to see some good growth. So I'm really hoping that the hydroponics will work. I'm super excited about it. But as I said, I was super excited about the week 1 cups, but that's okay. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I hope to hear from you.